Hey everyone, welcome to The Practical Place, where our mission is to equip and train you to use project management skills and tools into your daily life. I'm Ryan Holguin, and today we're diving into the basics of Microsoft Excel. Whether you're a beginner or you need a quick refresher, this video will help get you up and running, so let's get started. Okay, first let's open up Microsoft Excel. So let me find that. Here we go. So when you start Excel, you're going to be greeted by the home screen. Let's open this up. From here, you can open a recent file, you can create a workbook, or you can choose a variety of templates, as you can see here. You can even click here, more templates, and it'll open up and show you more templates that you have to choose from. For now, let's just go to a blank workbook. This is your main Excel interface. This might look overwhelming at first, but don't worry, we're gonna break this down step by step. At the top, up here, we have the ribbon. The ribbon is divided into tabs like Home, Insert, Page Layout, and so on. Each tab contains groups of related commands. The Home tab is where you'll find the most frequent used commands, like formatting, font setting, and basic editing tools. Just below the ribbon, you'll see the name box on the left and the formula bar on the right. The name box shows the address of the current cell selected. So I'm on A1 here. You can see A1's populating. If I want to click down here, I'm on I12. So the name box shows the address of the current cell selected, while the formula bar right here displays the content of the formula within the cell. So right now you can see my cells blank, but if I start to type some things and enter, it's going to go blank because I'm highlighting on this cell now. But if I go back up, you'll see that it's displaying that information here. So let's get rid of that. The main area here is the worksheet. It's made up of rows and columns. Each rectangle is called a cell. I've already used that word and I've already referred to these as cells, but each rectangle here are called cells. And cells are where you enter your data. Columns are labeled with letters, as you can see here, and rows are labeled with numbers, as you can see here, making it easy to reference any cell. So let's say I want to reference L6. Well, I just find the L, come down and match the 6, and here you go. There's cell L6. To enter any data into the cell, you can simply click on any cell there and start typing, as I've already shown you. You can press enter, as you noticed. Let's get rid of that. Let's type again. You can press enter to go down, jump down to the cell directly below it, or you can press tab and it's going to go to the cell to the right. So that's a quick way to jump from cell to cell without having to type, click, and so forth and so on. So now let's enter some sample data. So let's say I want to make a table and I want to know how much money I've made year over year. So I'll say to 2020, I'll tab over 2021, tab over 2022. So these are my columns, right? And I want to make a table. So let's say I want to know how many items I've sold as it relates to my merchandise. So I'll say shirts, I'll say shoes, pants. I'm just going to put some numbers in here. I'm just going to make some things up. So as you can see, I've been able to create this table using columns and rows as kind of my orientation of knowing how I want to lay my data out. And you want to hold and drag to whichever region of cells that you want to format. So as I just did, then in the Home tab, you can change the font, color, size, and apply any sort of formatting to it. So let's say I want to keep my color of my font black, but I want to change the background to, let's say, gray. I like that. I want to make it bold, but I also want to change my headers. So I'm going to do something like this, have these match. I'm actually going to get rid of this. Okay, so that's good enough for me. So I can see that these are my headers and I can see that this is my data inside my table. So I'm happy with that. Actually, this is bothering me, so let's do that. We can also change where our data is aligned. Typically, I like to center align everything just because that's the way my brain likes to look at it for most tables. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on that and you can see that it centered it. But if I wanted to left align it, I could do that, right align it as it was defaulted to, but I want to go to center it. So I'm going to center it like that. So now let's do a simple calculation. So one of the most useful features in Excel is the AutoSum feature. You'll use this function a lot whenever you want to get this total sum of whatever data you're looking at. It's a common calculation that folks like to do. So what we can do is you can highlight any column of data that you want to sum, or you can even do the rows. Let's say I want to see in 2020 how many units of shirts, shoes, and pants that I sold that year, right? So I select the year 2020, all the data under that, make sure I get my shirts, shoes, and pants there, and you want to go up to this editing section here and you see the AutoSum button. So I'm going to click on it, and as you can see, it's 500. Another quick check is this. I can highlight the cells that I wanted to AutoSum. I can look down here and you can see the sum. It'll do quick calculations at the bottom right here if you have those features enabled there. And you can see it's 500. Double check my work here. So let me go ahead and do that for the rest. These are all the same numbers, so it's gonna all be the same. So all 500. And that's how you use the AutoSum button. And that's a quick video of the basics of Microsoft Excel. We've covered how to navigate the interface, enter and format data, and perform a simple calculation. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more tutorials every week. Leave a comment below with any questions on topics you would like to see us cover next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.